All right, I wanted to give some of an update on my micro plot, kill plot that I put in early July. I'll attach some video of when the deer came into this, but we had a couple cold spells. Anyway, so in mid to late December, I still had full bean pods on every single one of these, and I had the fence down from gun season on, which was second week of November. So I wanted to show you kind of what this looks like now, and then show you how the deer just came in and pretty much annihilated this little 1/8 acre plot of beans. This stuff was waist high in here. Put on a good amount of beans, and just because it's so small, it just couldn't support it. If I would have been in here and hunted at the right time, I would have ended up bagging a couple deer out of this, but you know, got busy, things just didn't work out all right, but you know what, it fed the deer, so I am happy and pleased with that. So I'll turn the camera around and take a look at this. All right, there's Knot, and I am in. The reason everything's so white, it's compounded because we're in the middle of kind of a little bit of an ice storm right now. I've got freezing drizzle. They're expecting up to a ½ inch of ice. So what better time to come out here and do a little video when it's nice and cold. But see, those deer have just pretty well annihilated all the bean pods. I don't think there's anything left out here. Walk all the way through here and you really can't find much. And there's not even really much laying on the ground. So, you know, this is what it was. It's not a plot that was to feed deer. It was a plot to kill deer. So, and like I say, if I would have been sitting up there at the right time, I would have had ample opportunity to do so. So, with that being said, you know, I'm satisfied with what happened this year. I'm gonna take this little area right here that is beans, and I'm gonna probably make it clover, and then all this, get my bearings real quick, all this back here that I opened up with the dozer this year, that's all gonna be beans with a hot zone fence around it. So that'll be my spring project. We should be getting the dozer back here in a week or so. I know I've been saying that, but it is done. It's just we haven't had the right weather, and the guys that have the truck to pull it back to us haven't had their schedules line up with ours. So anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the update on this, and man, I'm ready for some warm weather. I'm done with this ice stuff. So all right, catch you on the next video, guys. All right, so stay with me, guys. Here's some just videos off of the game camera, how it's showing when those deer started coming in. So this is really the first occurrence of the deer and when they started coming in. You'll see the beans are loaded up and full, and then this is progressively a couple days at a time until eventually you'll see where the beans just start getting stripped. And here was our first snow right before it. And this is what really started. See how loaded up the beans are still. And then, you know, man, after that, 2 days later, here you go, or 3 days later, here you go, where beans are just starting to get stripped off there like crazy. And then into January, man, you can see they've just almost annihilated them completely. And this is about an 1/8 acre, so it wasn't for feeding, it was for drawing them in to get a hunt in. Here's some audio of some turkey. Pretty cool. And then here's coming up here last is when I should have been sitting out there the second to last day of the season. 2 nice 8 points came in and would have given a nice shot. But anyways, stay tuned for this spring and watch me redo these food plots for the 2018 deer season. So I really appreciate you guys watching. Thanks.